my check. If I want that, I'ma have that. That watch. I'm not a rapper, you kid. I got rich off of talking my. I've been rich off of taking them risks. This make me. If I have more.
Here we go. And the Bulls start out with the ball. So the New York starting five. We've got DeBusschere. Lucas is out there with Reed. Then there's Frazier. And it's Beasley in at the two-guard.
There's a ferocity and intensity to Jordan, but he also has the finesse and skill.
Frazier, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Now Frazier. Scottie Pippen missing from long range. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
That play right there is about tenacity. Malik Beasley, a scorer at heart. He wants to go get an N1.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Here's Rose, and he banks in the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here is Lucas, following the score by Derrick Rose. DeBusschere passes to Frazier. 5 on the clock. 3 kicks to Beasley. And it's Chicago with the rebound. They are a hot team right now. 7 consecutive wins. And looking for number 8 tonight.
Well, this is a basketball team that's really humming right now. And what you love is they're working together as a unit, which makes it fun to watch. What I'm curious about here is when teams start to adapt and take away their best strategy, how do they keep the streak going? Really, really interested to see how this plays out.
And a wide open look for Jordan. Bangs home the trifecta. Jordan's got 6 points.
What a great start. They've only missed 1 thus far.
Frazier dishes to Lucas. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. It's been a quick start here for Chicago. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
Rose finds Pippen. A three-pointer, no good. Knicks trail by 4. Beasley outside. Frazier outside. Pass to Lucas. That shot off the mark. Rodman with the defensive effort. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. The Bulls shooting their first free throw tonight, and the first time out of the game called for Chicago. of the new year. Here's a brand new look at the power rankings. They're stuck in the same spot, still outside the top 3.
And I think for the Knicks, they are a team going in the wrong direction. Not playing great here of late. Things have to change going forward.
Well, an interesting thing about Derrick Rose, right? Over his career, he's been an up-and-down jump shooter, but he's been remarkably consistent from the free throw line.
Shoots the 3. Hits it from three-point range. Rose has got 8 points.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And so here is New York. 8-point game. They double him with Love. Reed kicks to DeBusschere. Fades and shoots. A putback. Here's Lucas. Nails the baby hook.
And you can't sleep on Lucas. I mean, he uses that big frame to kind of carve out space. Then he's savvy enough to convert when he gets those second chance opportunities.
1:16 left in the first quarter. And the shot goes down.
Assist goes to Malik Beasley.
1:07 left here in the first quarter. It's stolen by Frazier. To the paint. It's deflected. Stolen by Rose. Love kicks to Rose. Noah. Second shot opportunity. Good on the shot.
I tell you, use that big body to carve out space and the long reach to go ahead and corral the rebound. Nice job, Noah.
So New York ends up going with the new group. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Now here is Davis. New York moving it around. Kicks it out to Jones. From the arc. And the ball goes out of bounds. It's touched by Love. Changes for Chicago. Horace Grant, he's checked in for Noah. Pippen comes in for Tony Kukoc. And Armstrong subbed in for Derrick Rose. Pass to Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Matt. Inside. Brown. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Kicks it out to Love. Another shot. That one doesn't drop.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back. That's in his wheelhouse for sure.
What a performance for Derrick Rose. He has been the story for the Bulls. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be right back after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Bulls.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
We've got Armstrong. He's out there with Jimmy Butler. Brett is out there with Pippen, and it's Love in at the 4. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Johnson, the pass to Mast. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Johnson dishes to Jones. Johnson against Armstrong. To the inside. Stolen by Grant. And again, Chicago running the court in transition. 2 points. That one goes. Butler's got his second basket of the night.
Now you can see Jimmy Butler moving without the basketball, getting into his shot window, and that's a nice catch and shoot.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first. And it's Frazier with the ball for the Knicks. They trail by 7. Pass to Jackson. Beasley outside. And the 3 off target.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
Big D hauls it in. Into the lane. And Frazier with the basket on the assist by DeBusschere.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Good on the bucket. Rose has got 10.
Boy, for the most part, when they have gone through him, he has delivered.
Frazier the pass to Jackson. And now Rose running the floor off by himself. And Rose throws it down home.
Another one for Derrick Rose. This is a flashback to when he used to do this on a nightly basis.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by.
Walking foul, Scottie Pippen. First personal foul. First team foul.
Beasley up top, guarded by Jordan. Fires, high post, and the basket is good. The call goes his way, and we could be looking at a three-point play. Jordan sails in for the slam.
And right there, you see how quickly MJ gets into the air. Yet another one of his natural gifts.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Frazier scanning the floor. Beasley. Jackson kicks to Beasley. Over Jordan. And it will go, and the Bulls' lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Beasley.
Yeah, the three-level scoring ability of Malik Beasley. If you find his way to the mid-range, he's going to take those shots.
Chicago calls timeout. Butler comes in for Pippen. Reedy's checked in for New York. Lucas comes in for Jackson. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Bulls leading by 7. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And there's going to be a foul. He definitely made contact with the ball, and in doing so also got the body, so we'll see free throws here. The Bulls have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Here's Frazier driving the lane. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start. Chicago with the ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
You'd rather see him dunk that. Impose your will if you can.
Pass to Lucas. Chalk up 2 there. Now just a 4-point Chicago lead.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
The shot by Butler, nobody around. It's good. This time the assist from Rose.
Boy, a very quiet start, but it looks like he's starting to find a little something out there.
Frazier dishes to Beasley. Clyde Frazier setting him up with that beautiful pass. Beasley's got 4 points in the quarter.
You love to see a guard like Malik Beasley take it down low and be willing to compete and make a shot.
The Bulls have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2. And Rose drops them both.
And love how he's getting himself to the line this quarter. If he keeps it up, it'll end up creating some foul problems on the other side, and that can always help a team's cause.
From deep, Jordan. It's rebounded by New York.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
That one falls.
Aggressive move in the painted area just makes some things happen.
And the foul on Derrick Rose. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Here's Reed, and the jump by Reed.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
A pass to DeBusschere. Lucas with it. Jacks up a 3, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Bulls lead by 3. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
That is more than enough of us. Let's
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. A fantastic game from Derrick Rose in this one.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Setting the floor for the Knicks. We've got Reed. DeBusschere is out there with Lucas. Then it's Malik Beasley. And it's Frazier in at the 1 spot. There's Rose with the 3. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
That's it. He gets on a roll. You better watch out. Rose is having a tremendous night. He's been relentless attacking.
Rose against Frazier. Pass to Lucas. Gilmore grabs the miss. Gilmore's got 4 rebounds in this game. The kick out to Rose. And here is Rodman. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. A shot by Jordan, no good.
Boy, the team doing pretty well despite his offensive struggles right now.
Beasley against Jordan. Here's Reed. Buried from 15 feet out. Reed's got his 2nd bucket.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
New York Walt Frazier. 2nd personal foul. 1st team foul.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Outside for Pippen. Pass to Gilmore. Back to Pippen. Shot clock at 6. Over in the corner, Rose.
They feel tense to start the second half. They are 1 for 5, guys.
Reed down low. Pippen on him. Back to Reed. Gilmore grabs the miss. Gilmore's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Now, this is frustrating. You come out to start the second half, you've made 1 of your first 4 shots.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Knicks trail by 6. Stolen by Pippen. And 3 from Jordan. That's in there. Love with the assist. Jordan's got 13 points.
Well, after knocking down a couple in the first half, that's his first triple here in the second.
A rebound by Noah. Chicago leading by 9. It's Pippen with the drive. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And again, New York turns it over. Here's a look at what's coming up for New York. On Thursday, they'll head back home to take on the Los Angeles Lakers. Then on Sunday, they'll host the Charlotte Hornets.
And looking at the schedule, it isn't ideal in terms of the upcoming games with the amount of quality teams they're going to be playing, but it's also a good chance for you to get some confidence and really see just how good you are.
Knicks trail by 9.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Down low. And there's Jackson on the assist by Beasley.
The assist.
Beasley's got 3 assists tonight.
Heads-up play by Beasley. We all know this guy has an instinct to score it, but right there, moving the ball, such a pretty pass.
Armstrong buries it from 3-point range. Armstrong's got the lead up to 10 now for the Bulls. Here's Jackson. Goes back up. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Armstrong passes to Jordan. Another 3 for Chicago.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Here's Love. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
It's stolen by Rose. Last break. Here comes Chicago. A nice shot by Jordan. Jordan's got 10 points here in the second half.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
New York calls timeout. So for the Bulls, Sloan's checked in, and it's Butler in for Michael Jordan. Here is Frazier. 10 points for him. On the wing, Jones. Defended by Butler. Here's Mast. And that time, also a missed shot.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Here is Frazier. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Here's Jones. Got a piece of it. And here we go again. The Bulls in transition. Up the court they go. And it's good for 2. Armstrong's got 5 points now this quarter.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. Back to the action in just a minute. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Armstrong is out there with Michael Jordan. And there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Dennis Rodman. And it's Love in at the 4 spot. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. It's tipped. And here's the fast break. Rodman leading the way. Good on the triple. Jordan's got 21 in the game. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Bulls?
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers.
Brown is checked in for Jones. New York takes timeout. Group in for the Knicks. For 3, Beasley. Some solid defense from Butler.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point line. And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this high, a great chance to extend this lead.
Listen, he's carrying his own weight, there's no doubt, but it is very hard to win a basketball game by yourself.
Here's Theus for the 3, and again it's the Bulls deep.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Frazier kicks to Lucas. To the middle, Reed, and the dunk by Reed.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
There's the triple. It's rebounded by DeBusschere.
Boy, not much defensive pressure on that 3, but he still couldn't make it.
And the dunk by Reed.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
So it's Chicago now. To the wing on the left. Here's Sloan. Knocks down the 3 ball.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And so here is New York. Here's Frazier. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Here's Theus. It's rebounded by New York. DeBusschere's got 4 rebounds in this game. Beasley left side. And stolen by Butler. Goes up. Oh, he misses the dunk. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control. It's how they've played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline. And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Theus. Frazier covering. A nice shot by Theus.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on... Oh, how about the talent, the creativity? Butler with the highlight reel attack.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. New York calls timeout.
Start it.
1:44 left in the fourth. We've got a moment here. Let's present our player of the game, Michael Jordan.
And he's made some shots here tonight, Kevin. He's been efficient from beyond, knocked down 5 triples. And when you've got a guy that steady from long range, it just puts all sorts of pressure on the defense.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. 1:44 left in the fourth quarter. The three. Gilmore grabs the miss. Gilmore's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. That one drops for him. Rodman's got his first bucket of the night.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Reed finds Beasley. That one wide left.
Boy, that mid-range area, he just didn't look comfortable. Let's be honest.
From deep, Jordan. It's rebounded by DeBusschere. It's Reed, high post. Pippen on him. Frazier dishes to DeBusschere. New York, no good that time either. From deep, Jordan. The putback. Kicks it out to Rodman. Bulls moving the ball around. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. Led to the line for 3 free throws.
The drive and the willpower of Michael Jordan is on a completely different level. He is competing every second he is on the floor and always looking for any way he can beat you.
Now the Knicks with it. Stolen by Pippen. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. From deep, Jordan. They get the rebound. Rose kicks to Jordan. Up again. The three. Drills the three-pointer.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Malik Beasley.
He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second. And he nails the third. 8 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Unloads. It's good. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home, no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that'll do it, folks. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony, and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in tonight. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Michael Jordan.